In December of 1924, the heads of all the major light bulb manufacturers across the world met in Geneva to concoct a sinister plan. Their talks outlined limits on how long all of their light bulbs would last. The idea being that if their bulbs failed quickly, customers would have to buy more of their product. In this video, we're going to unpack this idea of purposefully creating inferior products to drive sales, a symptom of late-stage capitalism that has since been coined planned obsolescence. Corporations create obsolescence through two main avenues: planned obsolescence and perceived obsolescence. Both practices are meant to make a product seem useless or actually useless in order to drive sales. Planned obsolescence occurs when a company manufactures a device to fail before its realistic lifespan. This usually means a weaker filament, plastic encasement, or a fragile glass screen that limits the durability of the good. In the case of the collection of 1920s electricity companies known as the Phoebus Cartel, they applied this principle to light bulbs. The Phoebus Cartel collectively cut the lifespan of their products in half, from 2,000 to 1,000 hours, so that customers would have to buy twice the amount of light bulbs that they did previously. Companies release their new line of products, their older products quickly become unfashionable or less desirable. In order to get you to keep buying their goods, corporations consistently market their new lines in order to make it seem like that new gadget you just bought a year ago is an antique. If you want to keep up appearances, you grab that newest model of the iPhone. If you want to look good, you buy the latest style from that Instagram ad. But how and why does planned and perceived obsolescence work on us? We've just seen, modern obsolescence comes in various forms. From brittle parts that break easily, to glued-in batteries that you can't replace, to aesthetic upgrades that take the previous version out of fashion. Many of us are so surrounded by planned and perceived obsolescence that we have been primed to think that owning a single device for 7 years is actually a long time. These corporate practices make our quest to embrace climate-aligned actions such as reusing and reducing consumption much harder. In short, manufactured obsolescence fuels consumerism and environmental degradation in an already over-consuming world. So, if it's clearly a terrible scheme for our wallets, well-being, and the environment, how do we stop it? Luckily, there are a variety of short-term and long-term solutions for getting rid of planned obsolescence. On an individual level, simply taking the time to repair, take care, and reuse your possessions is a great first step. But as we've just seen, companies have a vested interest in making that as hard as possible, both through the durability of their product and by influencing your mindset through advertising.